Hello everybody and welcome to my Mod the Gungeon series in which we randomise the Gungeon. In the last episode, we had our first ever, my first ever, no-hit run. A damn no-hit run. Literally never done that before, ever. Now, Full Metal Jacket aided us massively. We would have definitely taken at least one hit if it wasn't for Full Metal Jacket, but even so, we played incredibly well, and it was just a banger of a run. It was amazing. I was so happy to finally get a no-hit run. So here we go, Eden randomization yet again. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We've started with Baby Good Mimic. Melted Rock is so-so. 3 health, 1 armor, 1 blank, unfortunately. A little bit higher damage, a little bit higher movement speed, a lot higher spread, faster fire rate, slower reload, faster reload, and 2 curse. So we're going to be on like 4.5 curse, I think, because of Casey. But my god, is this a good start. I mean, Casey with a faster reload is already pretty damn good. Now, Melted Rock is actually a lot better than it used to be. It's still not good, but it's a lot better than it used to be. But this is going to be a rather fun one. A rather fun one indeed. So basically, we can just explode things as they die. Oh my god, lots of grenades. Oh, Baby Good Mimic, help me. Batter up. Well, yeah, this is going to be a fun one. A very fun one indeed. My god, you're dead. And you. Baby Good Mimic just melted that dude. Well, yeah. This is lovely. What an amazing run. We can kill this guy in 1 hit, so don't even try. Oh boy, starting with Casey. Oh, what a run. Da, 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 da. Oh, what a run. Oh, crazy good start as well. Having higher than average movement speed by only 1%, but still better. Having higher than average damage. And our spread doesn't matter on this thing either, so very nice indeed. Holy shit, we just killed both of them in 1 hit. And then Melted Rock, we're not going to use it that much, but at least it's there. Like, it's better than the Molotov by quite a bit, so I'm happy to have it. And oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Holy shit, boys. I never thought it'd happen. Do we have any other weapon? No, our starting item, our starting pistol, basically, is Casey. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Starting with Baby Good Mimic as well is a really cool thing to start with, so I'm happy about that. What's our shop got to offer? Rocket-powered bullets. Now, they are amazing. I would very much like to have those. I don't know how much that affects Casey, but I'm assuming it'll still upgrade his damage. The only unfortunate thing here is we don't have any range, so we have to be really careful. Our boss fight is actually going to be relatively difficult. We have to quite heavily rely on Casey's hit back damage from the bullets in order to kill it, because getting close to a lot of the bosses is very, very difficult. So that's not going to be too easy, which is a bit annoying, but that is the nature of this beautiful, beautiful run, so I do not mind. There we go. Hitting the bullets back out of them is just crazy good. And we're not going to be able to find a secret room either, which is unfortunate. Not until we buy a gun, at least. We do have this available to us. I would very much like to go down here, so I'll pop this barrel over this way, move these boxes out of the way. Now, something I want to talk about just briefly is I have just started recording my Skyrim series. It should have been out a good few days, maybe longer at this point when this is going out, because I do have a bit of a backlog of Gungeon videos, but in my opinion, just the recording, it went very well. I thoroughly enjoyed the recording. It seems like it's going to be an amazing series, and starting in Bruma as we did was very fun. Oh my god. Yeah, this guy's going to be a pain. Oh, we got hit already. So it doesn't matter now because I got hit straight away, and I'm a fool. I got a bit too close there. Oh well. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we got hit again. Like I said, it doesn't actually matter if we get hit too much here. It's so difficult to fight this guy with this setup. I'm not going to die here. That would be horrible. But we're going to have to sort of keep our distance a little bit in order to stay alive here. There we go. Oh, shit. He pulled the sneak on me. Right, I'm just trying to keep him around here so that I can hit him as he comes around the corner. Like that, there we go. Unfortunately, lost a decent amount of health there, and our armor piece, and our flawless. But we got our health back, we got Corsair. Corsair's not particularly good, but you can't complain too much about it. We'll go in here. We only got 60, so unfortunately not enough for rocket-powered bullets. I'm going to briefly look for our secret room just in case. Now, This is going to be difficult because we only have the Corsair. Now, yeah, this secret room finding is going to be difficult to not destroy the chest. We're just going to have to do that, aren't we? And hope it hits all the walls. It did! No! No! Oh my god, that's close. Right, so, no key either. Now, I'd love to go to the oubliette, but I think in the case we're in now, we just open this chest and bail. A blue chest, is it worth it? No, no, no. Well, we've got good shit. We've got good shit. We'll risk it for a biscuit, and we'll head down to the oubliette. We don't need these chests. We don't need these chests. We don't need them. I don't need it. Give us Junkin. Oh my god. If we get Junkin, it's gonna be so amazing. Right, I really don't know where the secret room is here, so I'll blank in here just briefly, and we'll head down to our oubliette with 35 Centaroonies, not bad at all, and Casey and Baby Good Mimic. Feeling good about this one. Feeling good indeed. Now, bosses, flawlesses, they're going to be fairly difficult until we get a bona fide boss killer, because I'm a stickler for using Casey at all times. I will just always do it. So that is going to be fairly dangerous for us, so we need to be careful of that. Whoopsie. Pupilon is not really good for hitting bullets back, but we'll just wait and then do that. Oh, Baby Good Mimic on his own is just amazing. He fires explosive bullets and they just fire all over the room and do a lot of damage, so very happy to have him even when he's not copying anything. If I find, like, the dog or something that's basically shit to copy, I'm just not going to pick it up, because I'd rather have nothing than have the, than have it copy the dog. I'd rather get a better familiar and it copy that. So we're looking for, like, the owl, we're looking for the pig, the cop, things like that, things that are going to be useful to copy. We're not going to settle for any crap. Why'd that not explode them? Now that was strange. There we go. That worked. There you go. Ho ho! The exploding works. Does it work with the half? No. I was wondering if it works once we like chopped these down into the smaller sizes, but it doesn't. Unfortunate, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be using Melted Rock too much. Basically, we just want to pop it whenever we kill something that's nearby to another thing. Like that. Apparently that didn't work though, so what do I know? Right, you need to die. Right, cool. We've got a lot of little boys here. There you go. They're out the way. They're the most pressing matter for us right now, so I'm glad they're gone. And them two just got wrecked. Oh, look at this. Oh, the double mushroom hit. I'm in love with that. That was a beautiful room. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I said wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Right, zombie bullets, not great. A key, obviously quite useful for us if we find a chest. Actually, I'm going to buy a key right off the bat in case it's a fused chest. Considering our curse is at like 3.5, 4.5 right now, if the curse from Casey counted, which I assume it will. So I'm going to just make sure that we're in a decent position for that there. Right. We could get a synergy for either Casey or Melted Rock as well. That'd be really nice. I'm not going to give myself one because I think this runs pretty overpowered as it is. Starting with Casey is a big leg up on the competition. Oh, beautiful room. Beautiful room. Right. Wait until it heads back around and then we should be good. Yeah, we did it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, don't think so, mate. Don't think so. Melted Rock, come on. There we go. I forget that it has a fuse on it. Melted Rock like has a timer for how often you can use it. It's weird. Strange things, my dude. Strange things. Nah, I don't think so, mate. Sniper coming straight at from the underground. Oh my god. Oh, damn it. I was trying to fire a sniper shot back at him. That would have been cool. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't think so, mate. I love that. It ain't easy being cheesy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Everything's bad. That was scary. That was a good way to kill him. Hey. Don't think so, my dude. Who we got left? Not you. Not you. Not you. I love the range that Casey has. It has way more range than you'd assume it does. It's great. A beautiful item to use. I mean, it is just the love child of guns plus melee. So it is possibly one of the best things you could ever find. And we've got our gun muncher here. Always a gun muncher on this floor. I've never understood that, considering you very rarely have enough guns to want to gun munch. So it's a bit odd. I think it should always be a shrine. I think coming down to the oubliette should reward you with a shrine. It costs 2 keys to get down here. And although the advantage coming down here is already fairly big, it'd be really nice to always have a shrine, because there is a lot of bad shrines as well. It's not like you're guaranteed to get something amazing. So it'd just be nice, you know? It'd just be cute. Right. Get rid of you. You. Oh my god, scary. Gotcha. Gotcha. What you think you're doing, boy? I got you. Fuse chest, there we go. What was elephant gun? It's not that good, honestly. I'm a bit miffed that we got the elephant gun out of that. I would much rather have most other things, but it's not terrible. I think with our higher spread, it's not going to be too good. Mainly the problem with it there. It didn't kill him. Oh my god, he has more than 100 HP. It's crazy. Boom. Poopulon, be gone. And then we do have another chest. We'll think about opening that. I'm not sure if we want to yet. It's going to be a blue level item, so got to sort of make the decision based on that. Yep. That room's over. There we go. You're dead. Easy. You're dead. Easy. Okay, this is a horrible room. Oh, fucking hell. The baby gunman just took the brunt of that. He's like, full face, like, do you know what? I'm just going to eat these explosions with my head. Right, we'll take another key. We'll open this chest. Blue level passives have the ability to be amazing. Ghost bullets is a pretty good one. Obviously for Casey, it doesn't matter at all. But for things like the elephant gun, it's going to be fairly useful. The Corsair already is piercing, so that doesn't matter. So we'll mix in a few elephant gun shots into this, but we'll try our best to use our Casey. There we go. Just when we can. Again, it doesn't matter if we take damage against this guy, simply because he is what he is. There we go. Got rid of a lot of them, which is nice. Oh my god, there's a lot of shots coming over from Baby Goodman over there. Oh, I took damage there. I got a bit too close, unfortunately. My fault. No worries, though. Nice. Fire some shots back at him and get a hit on him at the same time. Beautiful, beautiful. Holy shit, he's brutal. Now, in this phase, the perfect phase to use the elephant gun. Right, he's almost done. We got him, actually. Nice, just before he phased away. Actually, it was as he was phasing away. So, no falls from him, unfortunately, but we did get 2 armor and the mine cutter, which is a synergy already. With melted rock, I assume? Dead Place. Let's have a look at this. So that's obviously a play on Dead Space, because the mine cutter is from Dead Space. So let's go and have a look what that does. I did say we could get a melted rock synergy, and we did. I'm very happy about that. Mine. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've entered the source files of the website. What's going on here? The website is so broken right now. So broken. Oh my god. Mine cutter. Okay, there we go. If the player also has melted rock, damage is increased by 25%. So our damage on our mine cutter is increased, which is rather nice. It's a nice little boost. Honestly, the mine cutter, just as an item itself, is good. It's very good. I didn't actually take the crest there. I was wanting to. I should have done. Oh well. It's not the biggest deal. It's just 1 armor down, unfortunately. So we're going to use a mix of the Casey and the mine cutter, I think, because mine cutter is going to be really, really good for things like these enemies here that are a bit ranged, a bit explodey. We don't want to get too close to. And also, it gives piercing to both the beams, because we have ghost bullets. Normally, you want to be on the reload that always has piercing, but both of them are piercing now, so it's not a big issue. Which is rather nice for us. Got you. Now, melted rock did nothing there, even though there's a dead body. The dead body actually has to be like on the floor, otherwise it doesn't work, apparently. By the looks of things. Oh my god, careful. There we go, got both of them. Easy. Easy. So now we've got a much higher chance of getting a flawless now that we have 2 weapons that can sort of kill bosses for us without being too much of a risk. Right, get you. Wait until he gets a bit closer, and then wham bam, got him. And this guy's going to be one of these dudes. Really easy for us. Insta-death. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a waiting period before he dies, so he did manage to fire off 1 shot, but that shouldn't matter. That guy's dead as well. Got him. Mage, don't think so. You can be really annoying, so let's try and kill you quickly. There we go. Another mage as well. Didn't even know there was another one left. But I got him. I got him. There we go. Get rid of them really nice and easily. Nice little combo there. A bit of a wham bam, as you would call it. There we go. Just get rid of some more of the dangerous enemies. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Look at the flick of the wrist. Oh my god. He managed to phase away from me. No. Who are you? Jammed bat. So as you can see, we definitely have around 4 chaos here, because we're getting a lot of jammed enemies. So we must have a decent amount of chaos to be getting this many. I wonder if the knocked back jammed bullets do extra damage to them. It'd be interesting if it did. Be useful at least. There we go. There we go. Nice. Taken care of. Honestly, jammed enemies don't matter too much to us at the minute. They're not like they're the biggest threat, because we can take a lot of them out in 1 hit, and if not 2. Let's have a look here. We've got a shrine. Blank shrine is okay, but we only have 1 blank, so unless we find a blank, that's not going to be useful to us at all. I tend to like to have at least 1 blank for the boss, if not 2 if possible, but that's not possible right now, unfortunately. Right, let's get that guy. There we go. Destroyed all his shots at the same time there as well. Got to be careful with Casey, because it does pull you forward a little bit when you strike, and so you can pull yourself over gaps if you're not careful. We'll take that for this. Want that full ammo at majority of times. We got ourselves a shop here. Holy Grail is, of course, an instant take. I love it. It might even be worth taking one of the amulets if we get enough money as well. Simply because it's when we get hit, it's then going to trigger the amulet effect. Because Holy Grail also adds blank effect to red hearts rather than just on armor. So it might be well worth it. But now we're basically got unlimited ammo for everything, which is really nice. Don't have to worry about any of that sort of shit. Quite happy about that. Okay, we don't want to up our chaos too much, so I'm going to try and stay out of the way of these pots here. And just let our little buddy do his thing. Oh, come on. I'm not quite reaching him. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to step on them pots, because Holy Grail is another 1 chaos. We're at like 5.5 now, maybe? But we're getting up there in the levels of chaos, so not the best. Right, we need to find our shop and see if there's anything worth buying in there, because if there isn't, then we can buy one of those amulets. So I'm not bothered about the rat fight this run at all. I really couldn't care less. Alright, let's take out you before you manage to shoot. Okay, you managed to shoot anyways. This is bizarre. Why aren't you dying? There you go. Easy. Easy. I love it when you manage to shoot all of his bullets back at him. Right, so yeah, shop is pretty much nothing. So we'll buy an amulet. Also, that pumps us up to 2 blanks per floor, which is obviously very good because we're only on 1. I'm going to go with the freezing amulet. The frost amulet is very useful, has some good synergies as well. We'll open this up. We got the trick gun. Honestly, trick gun's not that good unless we get the huntsman, then it shows us secret rooms, which would be really nice. But otherwise, let's just head into our boss. A bit of a wash of a floor, really, apart from the Holy Grail. Oh, we got Door Lord. My god, it's been a while since I've seen you. Been a long while since I've seen you, buddy. I can't remember the last time we saw Door Lord, actually. It's going to be a hard flawless, actually, because Door Lord is just a really hard flawless in general. A really, really hard flawless in general. There's some attacks that he does. This one in particular that is ridiculous. I can never dodge it. Oh, I'm on fire as well. Oh my god, I'm a retard. Yeah, this guy is such a pain in the ass. I don't care now, I'm just going to get hit loads. You are a bullshit boss with bullshit attacks. This one's fine, it's just the other one. Why does the laser deal damage? Like, it shouldn't. It should just be the fire. So, unfortunately, another floor's down. We got explosive shot now. Now, that's amazing. That's really good for us. We're going to be heading down to the next floor. Unfortunately, a bit underpowered as compared to normal. We have a powerful setup, that is true, but our health is pretty dire. And Casey, obviously, is still good, but becomes less and less powerful the more floors we go through here, so we have to be careful of that. I wonder if explosive bullets works on this thing. If it does, this thing's really, really good. Really, really good indeed. I'm not sure if it will, though. I'm not sure how the interaction works with lasers. It seems to be working. I think I saw an explosion there. Yeah, I definitely did there. Come on. These guys need to die quickly so I can kill this dude. Seems like Baby Good Mimic is just laying into that fucker. Easy. Right, get rid of that guy. I meant the jam guy there, but it didn't quite work out as I wanted it to. Oh, I didn't quite get him there. Oh my god. Just hit the jam, dude, please. There you go. There we go. Get those out of the way. Fairly easy room here. But our chaos is getting pretty numerous now. At least we're getting a lot of casings for our trouble. It's not like we're getting screwed over here. We're getting the just rewards. There we go. And one of these guys jammed is horrible. This is why I'm glad we don't have to just use Casey. I'm glad to have Casey because it's amazing, but I'm really glad that it's not a requirement for us to use it for this run to work. Glad we have other stuff that's available to us because this run would be really, really difficult if we only had Casey. Oh my god. Jam boy, calm down. Got our first chest here. Please be something decent. A Mimic is actually really good for us. Really good indeed. So I'm glad to have one. There you go. Syringe? It's okay. It's fairly low on my rating simply because we've already got a sort of wham bam setup here. We don't want to be covering the room in poison as well. I think it's going to end up being too much for us. But it's still nice to know it exists. We can maybe get some poison in certain rooms that it seems appropriate in. Didn't mean to do that at all. Hit the wrong guy there. Ooh, nice. A nice little thwap on that dude. A nice little thwap. And you can go down too. Laser beam boy. Don't think so. These always have a delay before they die. It's very strange. So you hit them. Oopsie, I missed him. You hit them and then they kind of stick around for a few seconds before they decide to enter the other side. Ooh, a synergy chest. Nice. And we got synergy too. Frost bullets. Hey! So frost bullets plus amulet. I can't remember exactly what this does, so we'll check. We got the cold one synergy. Let's have a look, see if the website's going to actually work this time. I don't think it's going to. It seems pretty messed up right now. Cold. Actually, no. We want to search frost. It's not even searching things now. Bullets. Have a look. Frost bullets. Cold ones. If the player has frost amulet, the chance to fire ice bullets is significantly increased. Now that's great. So that's very nice to have. One of the main reasons I took the frost amulet over the fire one. The synergies are far better in my opinion. Also, freezing people on getting hit is better than nice. Freeze people pretty easily there. Freezing people on getting hit is, in my opinion, much better than setting people on fire. Because it immobilizes them. Also, as you can see here, every explosive bullet leaves an ice patch, which is rather nice. Rather nice indeed. There you go. And yeah, we'll take that ammo for this here. This thing's pretty powerful. I don't know how it's going to work with this, but I think we should try and reserve our Casey for bigger enemies or like rooms where we can chain enemies off of each other, where it's going to be easier to get like the instant kills just like that. Like these guys here. Take you out. All this guy managed to shoot. There we go. Rather nice. Just get in there. Oh, god damn. Yeah, Casey just did an explosive shot then, which is really nice. I didn't know if it could or not, but it definitely can. Because beautiful. Very beautiful indeed. But I'm loving our setup right now. We've got a very defensive heavy setup going on here. Very defensive heavy indeed. We're going to be able to stay alive quite easily, I think. Even though our health is low, I think we're going to be in a pretty decent place. We're going to be freezing things, exploding things, creating ice patches everywhere. It's all going to come together quite nicely. And we've got a decent amount of money too, so our shop might be pretty useful. Crisis Stone, although it is good, I think with our current setup, it's not great. It might be pretty good with Casey, actually, because you always empty the magazine. But let's have a look. How long is Casey's reload? It's not really long enough to give us enough invincibility to matter, I don't think. Like, it gives us the invincibility for the time of the reload, but I honestly don't think that's enough to make a difference. Right, I tried to do that there. I think it was a mistake. Right, nice. Look how much we're freezing this guy. Great. That's perfect. Getting the explosive bullets and all the freezing there is going to be a really big help. I hate this boss because he proper squishes you into the corner. So while he's frozen, I'm going to move around him. Now, bosses do have some sort of freeze cap. I don't know exactly what to call it, but basically they have a limit to how long they can be frozen for. As you can see, we're slowing him right down at the minute, but all of a sudden, it's just going to stop working. It looks like we're going to kill him before that cap kicks in, as you saw there, which is really nice. I've just noticed as well that our good mimic is he's firing frost bullets too. Now that's a nice little item we got there. Unity is very lovely for us. I'll quick look for our secret room just because we haven't found one yet. It might be worthwhile trying to find one. Hopefully we get something decent, but it doesn't look likely that we're going to find one in these item rooms here. Nah. And we'll quickly do a blank in this room here. And on here. And we'll do one on here as well, just in case. Unfortunately, nothing. We're going to have to head down to the next floor with no secret room. But our run is in a decent place now. I don't think we absolutely require having ourselves the secret room. We should be just fine without it. It just would have been nice to get like an extra chest. Even if it was D tier weapons, they're going to affect Unity and give us a bit more damage. Now, something that I do need to question is the way that Unity works is it takes 2% of the damage off the weapon and adds it to your currently held weapon. Now, Casey's damage is 100. Does that add 2 whole damage to this weapon? Because if it does, that's insane. To any weapon we use. Because if that's true, that's actually amazing. An extra 2 damage onto... Say you're using the nail gun. The nail gun does 3 damage per shot. Adding a whole 2 damage on that off of 1 gun is pretty amazing. We'll try out the trick gun for a bit as our secondary. I think the trick gun will be pretty good. It has SAA bullets on its secondary fire and then shotgun bullets on its alt fire as well. So it should be a pretty decent weapon to use here. Especially with the SAA bullets. They bounce around like crazy. Makes for pretty easy killings. And taking out these guys is very nice. Oh boy, Casey is big good. Right. Just use that shotgun so the bullets don't bounce to try and check for secret rooms there. Unfortunately, nothing there. Yeah, this is going to be crazy for freezing people, which is really nice. Some of the enemies on this floor can actually be frozen, obviously with it being a nice-based floor. But still, it's going to be really useful for the enemies that can, and there is still a decent amount that can anyways, so we should be just fine. Just fine. You can see how many shots out of the shotgun pellets there are freeze shots. It's a lot. A lot and a lot. It seems like as well, when we fire an explosive frozen shot, it insta-freezes whatever enemy it hits, or even the enemies nearby. This with ghost bullets is actually really good, I'm just noticing. I completely forgot we had those, but it seems very powerful. A free chest there. Now, it's a mimic anyways. I was going to say I'm going to destroy it, but it's a mimic anyway, so we don't have to. Okay. I was going to say we'll try and get ourselves Mr. Junkin. Or a gunny is not bad. If we get the map, it becomes amazing. For now, though, it's just okay. Our weapon is on 50% extra ammo now, which is really nice too. Take you out very easily. This thing with 25% extra damage is so good, by the way. I mean, I know it's an unlikely synergy because we've got the melted rock, and we're not really using it, but it's like a incubator, not an incubator, a catalyst for the synergy. That's all we're using it for. It just gives us that extra damage. And I think that's actually really worthwhile. Considering with this series I try to keep hold of the spacebar item that I start with at all times, it makes sense to be able to get good use out of it without actually using it anyways, I think. Because melted rock, in my opinion, is just garbage. It doesn't work the way you'd expect it to, and because of that, it doesn't really work at all. Like, if it just had a bit of bigger explosion radius, and it worked on every body, it'd be good, but it doesn't. Both those things make it pretty bad. The absence of both those things, at least. So, unfortunately, it's not perfect. But, like I said, we're using it for the synergy, so we don't have to worry too much about things like that. Right. Spider Boy does whatever a Spider Boy does. Can he swing? Oh my god, the knocked back bullets turn into frost bullets as well. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. We just exploded and froze him by just hitting bullets back at him. That's insanely powerful. Right, let's have a look. Who we got in here? Yeah, these guys can't be frozen or anything either, so we'll just use this guy. Get them taken care of really easily here. This gun with piercing shots and the extra damage is so good. I mean, I love the minecutter as a weapon anyways, but with Holy Grail and the items we have, it's making it such a powerhouse of this run. Like, it really is amplifying its abilities tenfold. Being able to freeze, explode, and pierce, and 25% extra damage, you can't get any better. You really can't. So I'll open that simply because it's fused. Easy reload bullets. Now that's not particularly great. Like, I'm a bit averse to easy reload bullets. I think they're good in certain situations, but most of the time, rolling is going to get you hit, so you don't want to roll. I actually tend to use rolling as a complete last resort, or on bosses that require it, and that's like the only time. I very rarely, you'll notice, roll during rooms. It is, like, I'll roll in a situation where a bullet's coming right at me like that, but for the most part, I very rarely roll, so easy reload bullets doesn't help me too much. The shell is not bad. I'll buy the key though because we do need keys a little bit more. I'll open this chest actually because it's there. Stone Dome, it's a bit more curse. It's not the best for us, but it's got a pretty big armor pool, so it's going to be good for clearing rooms out, and it's going to be good for triggering freeze effects, things like that. So we'll head back to our stern dome. We'll get Casey out. We'll try and... I got hit straight away there. I completely mucked that up. Completely mucked that up. I shouldn't have gone for the Casey at all there, but you know what? We don't need the flawless. We're good. We're fine. We're cool. We should have just used the piercing shot of this and killed them like that. It would have been way easier. Look how easy this is. Look how easy this is. It's going so well. Oh my god. We just destroyed all the shots he fired at us then. Oh my god, that was close. But yeah, unfortunately lost that flawless there. Kill pillars are something I should never, ever lose the flawless on. We got the jolter there, I'm quite happy with that. We've been getting armor from like every single boss as well, which is rather nice. And we found the secret room, which is lovely. Lovely jubbly. Unfortunately, we're not able to open that, which is a shame. I will destroy it. Hope for Junkin. Give us baby Junkin. You little bitch didn't even give me Junkin. Head down to the next floor. Unfortunately, with no keys, that's not great. I would have liked to have at least one for this floor. Open up at least one more chest. But we should be okay. Got the minecutter. I might even use the stone dome as sort of a room clearer from now on, simply because it has crazy good homing. It's going to be triggering our bullet effects rather often. Mainly meaning everything's going to get frozen. And with piercing bullets, the bullets, oh my god, the bullets rehome. Like, they will hit one enemy and then rehome. Now, bullets that have pierced through an enemy get massively degraded damage, but they still freeze. So, that doesn't actually matter that much. It means we can sort of pre-freeze an enemy before we start shooting at them and give ourselves a bit of an advantage when it comes to attacking them later on. Now, if that lovely little spider is frozen, which he is, we'll go up to him and Casey him. Now, that's the combo that we want to see. It's like, oh, you're frozen and you're Casey'd. Now, I don't know where the last enemy in this room is, but he's dead, so who cares? We'll get out our minecutter, fill that up, get back on the track with these two, and I think this is a really good little combo we've got going on here. I think the ability to freeze is just so powerful. So powerful. When you have the amulet as well, the synergy that makes it even more potent, it's just crazy. Slows every enemy down, including majority of bosses apart from like the dragon. But like, look at this. It's taken him ages to even fire off those shots. But we can basically just walk around them because they're not too numerous. And it also leaves him in a state of being able to be damaged for much longer. He doesn't go invincible or go ethereal as often as he normally does. We got an extra chest there, and we did get a key here, which is really nice. I'm not going to bother with that chest for now, simply because it's blue. I'll leave it just for a little bit. But if our other chests aren't very good, we can open that one, or if we find ourselves a bit more keys, say our shop carries a few more than we was expecting, something like that. Now this guy is of course going to teleport as we head around this corner. He always does. But you're not going to have a chance, going to freeze you. Nah, I killed him anyway, that's nice. Oh, we got Lonk. Now, Lonk is something that I'd actually much rather spend a key on than a chest, simply because unless the chest is red or black, he has a much higher chance. Well, I won't say higher, but he has the chance to drop S tiers, and obviously a blue chest doesn't, so unless we find a really good chest, it might be worth going to Lonk instead. It's just a shame that he's locked. I really wish that shrines and things couldn't be locked. Like, I really feel cheesed in one run when I find it without a lock, and then I go play another run and it has a lock. It's like, come on now, dude. What's all this about? What's all this about? Right. Easy. Easy, easy. Fill this up to full. So here's our first chest here. If it's fused, we might have to open it straight away. It is just a blue chest. Like I said, Lonk is still our better option. But we haven't found a red or black chest yet, so our last chest could very well be that beautiful black chest. Could be very nice for us. You tend to find at least one red or black chest in a run. Now, we might have just missed it in the Abbey of the True Gun and gone past it, but still, I would expect to find at least one from one of the floors you visit, and we haven't yet, so I'd say there's a decent chance, not a brilliant chance, but a decent chance that there is one available to us. Now, the turkey is incredible. The big boy is even more incredible. So first things first, I don't want to take the big boy actually because I do have the melted rock and that's giving us that synergy. So, and we did start with it, so I'd rather not get rid of that. But the turkey is very, very possible because especially with an item like this where it homes so heavily. Although we don't need the ammo, so basically it's going to depend on if the other shop, the blacksmith, is any good. If she's carrying some good stuff, we'll buy what she's carrying. If not, we might as well buy the turkey, because what else are we going to do with our money? And also, we'll get double turkey as well, which is nice. So shock rounds is very important to us. If we can get shock rounds with piercing, that would be great. I doubt we're going to be able to afford it, which is a big, big shame. We've not got enough rooms left to earn a lot of money unless we get a lot of jammed enemies, which doesn't look likely so far. But depending on what money we're on, we might do the dragon as well, because he tends to drop a decent amount of money, somewhere around 15. So we might be able to make it off of the dragon and see. But shock rounds would be beautiful for us. Otherwise, we'll end up just going with double turkey. But I'm actually quite liking, it's actually a shame this room doesn't have combat. But I'm actually quite liking the setup we have going with just normal Baby Good Mimic. He's doing a lot of damage. He's freezing stuff for us. He's taking care of business, basically. He's really kicking ass. If he plants himself down underneath an enemy or very close to one, there's nothing they can do. They just have to sit there and watch as he pummels their bum. Like, that's all they can do. Right, this guy's good for us. He's going to drop a decent amount of casings, and he's frozen too. Easy as pie. You can say goodbye to your life. Look at that. It's just wrecking him. Absolutely wrecking him. Now, our money's going up and up and up. Oh, signature chest. I'll very, very gladly open that. Unfortunately, nothing brilliant. Bullet Idol. It does somewhat aid Holy Grail. It doesn't make it amazing. The Bullet Idol is still relatively bad in my opinion, but it does make it a little better. Because getting hit has more than one benefit now. It's not like it's just the damage. And it is going to help us in certain rooms, going to sort of clear the room for us. So, because we don't have any other keys and we're looking to buy stuff anyways, I'm going to destroy these chests. Hope we get like a little Junkerino or something like that, a little Jebediah. That'd be fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I'm just going to go down here, it's going to be quicker. So, we need 22 casings. No, we don't. We need like 16 casings, something like that. Unfortunately, no Junkin for us. So, it's a bit of a push, but I think if we get the flawless, it is plausible. Not likely, but it's plausible that we could get the shock rounds. Now, that would be beautiful. Otherwise, double turkey it is, which basically gives us even more unlimited ammo without getting hit. So, just got to try and play it carefully, try and not get hit, try and get the flawless, because I do believe if you get a flawless, you get a lot more money. I'm going to blank there, because I think I'm going to get hit. This is not a good situation to be in. I do like to be in this corner here. Much safer. There we go, got that. Nice. Get to the... Here. Oh my god. I always like to stand in the same position for this attack. It makes it much easier. I know how to dodge it there, because it's always the same. I think that is an attack that could really improve the dragon's difficulty. I mean, I know he is fairly difficult for new players anyways, but I think for players like me, having that attack randomized rather than always being the same pattern would make it much more difficult and a little bit better for veterans of the game in terms of difficulty. I got hit there. Damn it. That's a big shame there. Big shame. So, not only have we lost the flawless, which is sad enough in itself, we may have just lost the money that we require in order to get the shock rounds. That'd be really sad, that would. Really sad. It really depends, though. I'm not sure how much money you do lose from not flawlessing. I'm not sure if it's that much. I'm not actually sure if it does affect it. I'm just assuming since getting hit by an enemy lowers the amount of casings you get from it in a normal room anyways, so I'd assume it works in the same way, very much so. And I got hit again because I walked into the heart because of the Casey's drag. God damn it. Back up to full ammo, though. That's something. I'm a bit ashamed of my hits there, especially considering we no longer have any armor to protect our health. A bit of the big sad going on right now, but unfortunately that's the way the cookie crumbles, and we do just have to deal with it. We should be able to one-cycle him here. There we go. Please drop us, like, I think it's like 16 casings we need, something like that. 18, something. I don't think he's going to, but we can hope and pray. Yeah, he dropped us 3. God damn you, dragon. So now we're sitting just 12 casings away. Just 12 casings away. So if we can find our secret room, we might be able to get something that can pump us up. But honestly, I'm thinking we're in a spot where we can't really get that. We didn't even. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm buy turkey because... Oh, it's got a synergy too. I didn't even know the turkey had synergies. Oh, it's the elephant gun. Very nice. And we'll buy a key. Might as well buy the Old Knight's helmet as well. And we'll go up to Long and open his room, because I did actually forget about Long. I'm glad that I remembered he was there. So, it is unfortunate, but we got double turkey, and we got ourselves, double Becky that is, and we got ourselves a synergy too, which I can't be too sad about. Military training, that increases our accuracy and reload speeds. Not terrible, but it is a D tier item. Or is it B tier? It might be, oh sorry, C tier. It might be C tier. I think it is. But either way, it's not particularly good as a reward, but I can't turn my nose up at it. It is extra accuracy, and our default spread is fairly high, so it's going to reduce that just a bit, which is rather nice. Just head down to Bullet Hell and just see if we can make our little run we've got going here work. See if we can build something from that and basically come out with the win. I'm expecting a win here. I'm just a little bit scared with my HP. My HP is in a, I wouldn't say it's in a dire spot, but it's not in a brilliant spot is the problem. So we're going to try and use my elephant gun a little bit here. Now, I'm not happy about this room at all. Yeah, I knew I was going to get hit there. Let me get out this thing, because this thing's going to be way better for killing that guy. Now, the only thing about the elephant gun is it's not going to trigger our freeze bullets quite as much as we'd like. I think I'm going to retire Casey for a little bit here, just to sort of put us in a bit of a better position in terms of freezing and doing damage quickly. Right, elephant you. Get elephanted. We'll go this way, actually. This way seems much more likely to be the right way. Yeah, it is. So the elephant is good, it has a decent amount of knockback, but the damage is actually pretty poor. Like, it doesn't increase the elephant gun's damage that much. You'd expect it to increase it by a decent margin, and unfortunately it seems to only be a slight increase. There you go. And we got a jammed Pupil on there as well, which is not friendly at all. Do not quite like him, but I'm really sort of counting on the freeze bullets and our explosive bullets to be the savior of the day. Like that there. That guy didn't even get a chance to shoot there. It basically stopped him in his tracks. And certain enemies like this, it's just going to make it much easier. Oh, I just Minecutter is beautiful. Got to be careful of the fire and ice here. It's going to be a bit of a pain. There we go. And this guy should be fairly easy to take out. Leave him in the corner there. Freeze him up. Stop him Pupil on us. But yeah, ammo's depleting fairly quickly, but one hit from an enemy basically puts us back in the action. Now, I don't want to get hit on purpose, but I assume I'm going to get hit at least once or twice on this floor, if not to the boss, and then I can use it on the boss. Now, while we're here, can we just push this guy in there? That makes things easier. There we go. I should just use the elephant gun to do that. Right, we've managed to kill the Pupilon before he even managed to shoot us, which is really nice. Elephant gun seems like a nice finisher and a nice way to push people in pits if need be. Where are you? Get you first, and then get you. Two evil enemies that are really easy to take out there. Unfortunately, freezing these big guys is a big pain. It happens relatively easily, which is obviously not good. Pupilon, you need to go right now. I love being able to freeze them so easily. It's just so trivial. Enemies that have high HP pools are just like, I can't even shoot you. Can't really do anything here. I'll just sit back and watch. Another blank is beautiful. Puts us in a really good spot for both HP and blanks, obviously. We should be able to protect our HP a little bit more often. I'll mainly be using those on the boss fight. I very, very rarely use blanks during the floor. It just, for me, it just doesn't make sense. I'd rather take the hit now and have the blank for later than not have the blanks for the boss fight and then take a hit and lose my flawless. Obviously, on a boss fight like the Lich, that methodology doesn't quite keep simply because you're not going for flawlesses, because you don't need it. It doesn't give you anything apart from pride. It doesn't actually give you anything extra. But it's still a good rule to follow, in my opinion, in most cases. I love the way that little Beckies just fly over the gaps. Yeah, I think it keeps your mind sort of in a place where it knows what you're doing, rather than changing it up on the last floor. I think it's better to sort of stay in keeping with what you normally do and keep yourself and your brain sort of thinking, right, don't use blanks here, just take the hit. The only time I'll really use a blank is if I'm guaranteed to take damage from a jammed bullet and I don't have armor. Then I'm a bit more likely, especially on bullet hell, to use a blank, simply because taking a full heart is just not worth it, especially when you're going up against the Lich later on that floor. My god, that guy got wrecked. Unfortunately, went the wrong way there. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Oh my god. Calm down, boss. Easy. I love it when it triggers an explosion right off the bat, because you just melt people. Absolutely melt them. It's insane. Okay, take out these little boys. There's going to be a shot grub on this room. You all know it. You've watched me for long enough to know that I know it, and you guys have learnt it through me. It's going to be this one here. No, it's not. It's this one. I picked all the wrong ones first. I'm so sad. Right, we've run out of ammo on that. So let's go with... I'm thinking the Jolter, actually. I'm thinking the Jolter's going to be a pretty good shout. It's got a decent amount of knockback, a decent amount of damage, and it should be an okay weapon for us to use. And it's got a lovely amount of freezing power too, which is really nice for death over there. There we go. Pushing things in pits is the easiest way to deal damage with this gun. Because actually, if you get it with heavy bullets, it gives it like double the pushing power, which is actually insane considering how much it already has. Ghost bullets against death is beautiful as well. He normally is such a body blocker. He just blocks bullets from coming into the people he's fighting with, but this time, it's not going to happen, little buddy. I don't care what you say. I'm going to destroy your ass. You're just going to destroy your asshole. Right, who we got left over on this room here? Little flyboy. Little flyboy. Another key. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I was really looking forward to getting a key on the floor where there's no chests. I really think in the next update they should change bullet hell to have chests like every other floor. Even if they're like slightly different or work differently, I don't know. But it'd be nice to have something to spend your money and keys on when you're in this floor. Right, we have got our mine cutter back. I actually took damage there because I was itching my head. Pretty stupid idea really, but you know what? I did it and it happened. There you go. We're gonna have to deal with that fact. Okay, let's freeze this guy up. And then, oh my god. This is horrible. There you go. I think, oh my god. I think our little, I was gonna say our little Baby Good Mimic killed the other jammed guy, but I don't think he did. I think he just popped from being frozen. I think he was an easy kill there. Right. Take out this guy really quickly. And see if we can get this guy while he's in that corner up there. I think we got him. I don't know if he's dead, but we definitely hit him. There we go, he's dead. He was frozen, definitely. Then we've got a few of these little poison dudes that are always hanging around the corners, wasting our damn time. There you go. Poopulon is down. Oh my god, who are you? Easy. Easy, easy. I like that room. I hate it, but I love it. It's always a bit scary to play that one, but it always feels so satisfying to finish that room, simply because there's so many big, difficult enemies that you always kind of feel like, yes, I have the power. I did it. This thing's got unlimited range as well. It's lovely. All right, we're on the last little stick of the floor here. We're just going through our last little area. I think you guys, just as much as me, know the layout of bullet hell by now if you've been watching for a while. The layout of bullet hell is pretty simple, actually. It always ends on a room with 3 ways to go. Each way to go has 2 different paths to go down, like 2 rooms to enter, and then the last one in one of them is always the boss fight. Like this one. Told you. Right. So, boss fight, I think we're going to go with Mine Cutter. I know the ammo's not great, but we've got enough to deal enough damage, I think. And then, honestly, I think Casey might be okay with hitting his bullets back at him, and should be alright for us. Now, his minions are going to be a bit of a problem. This attack doesn't really bother me too much. It's fairly easy to weave between. There we go. Fairly easy indeed. This one's a bit of a just roll over it. This one's a bit harder. I kind of hate this attack a lot. If you roll wrong, like I just did, it fucks it all up. We're back up to full ammo though, so I suppose it's not that big of a deal. Got to remember to use our blanks. I try to save them all for the second and third phases. Second phase is just a pain. Then third phase has some really like surprise attacks that can mess you up, so you want to try and avoid those. Oh, I knew it. If you roll just wrong, that attack is really hard to avoid. So we're still on 3 HP. 3 HP is my Lich ideal. If you're on 3 full hearts, even if you've only got 2 blanks, I believe you can almost always beat the Lich. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but with good placement, good weaponry, you can almost always beat the Lich. So we went in here with 4, so I believe we'll be okay. I very highly doubt we're going to take 4 hits or more against this guy, especially against this attack here. This attack's a piece of piss. Now, we want to be blanking certain attacks. This one isn't one of them. Mainly the one we want to be blanking is the bullets that come in from either side, and this wavy one here, simply because of that reason there. I decided not to blank it, see if I could withstand, because sometimes I can, but unfortunately I was wrong in that respect there. Oh my god, should have blanked that as well. We've taken 2 hits already. I did blank there. I don't really know why. We shouldn't have done. But we're back up to full ammo again, which is rather nice. He hasn't actually done his wavy attack yet. There we go. His ones that comes in for either side. The main problem with that attack, in the most case, is it can come in from the side while another attack is still ongoing, and you can actually, like, overlap each attack, and that is just death. There we go. This attack's really easy. Just stand at the bottom here. Make sure you're not standing too far up, otherwise he will just smack you. Right. Now this attack is one we probably want to blank depending on when the bullets come in. Yeah, I'll just blank that now. There you go. Get rid of that. Boomerang's pretty easy. This attack's fairly easy. It really depends on how big the segments are that he makes for you. Like, sometimes you have to roll over a really big chunk with very little space to roll into. And you have to kind of get it perfect. Like that. Like that one there was really hard. But other ones are fairly easy. Like that's really easy. Just going to do this rocket. I'm just going to blank that. Get that out of the way. The only thing about blanking this guy's attacks is as soon as you blank him, he starts a new attack, or very soon he'll start a new one. So you can often blank him on an attack you think is going to be dangerous and get one that's even more dangerous. But we had enough blanks to deal with it, so no worries. A nice easy win there, starting off with Casey, and just a nice little run there. We only got Baby Good Mimic activated towards the end there, which is a bit of a shame, but we got the win, and that's what counts. We're on a little bit of a win streak now. I think it's like 6 or 7 maybe a little bit higher. I just saw recently, I think it was like a week ago, Retromation hit 100 wins in a row. I mean, he isn't doing Randomiser, but that's still incredibly impressive. That's very impressive. So hopefully we can get ourselves a nice little win streak going here. I've been trying to play a bit more, how to say it, a bit more conservative in order to try and get those wins. Like, I will skip out on the rat if I think it's too dangerous and things like that. And I think that's often the way I die. I end up overextending myself and getting too confident with the items I have, even if they're relatively garbage, and taking too much damage early on, which I often do get to bullet hell, but it leaves me in a situation where I haven't got the guns or the health in order to make it. But in this situation here, we managed to live a pretty full life and get some good stuff and make our way onto the Lich, and it was a pretty decent run indeed. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in the next one.